Adi Shankara asserts, Manasyekam vachasyekam karmanyekam mahatmanam. Beings whose thoughts, words and deeds are in complete harmony are high souls. In short, this verse describes the value integrity. Late former President Dr. APJ Kalam told IAS trainees, if you build a strong brand of integrity around you, none will ever approach you with a wrong request. Building that brand is tough. You have to go through a lot of setbacks. Face them with courage. With courage, you build that brand of integrity. Work with integrity, succeed with integrity. Integrity practiced in governance, public service, and in professional life is called probity. It refers to impeccable standards of conduct in public life. It goes beyond non-corruptibility, credibility, and personal integrity. Nelson Mandela once said, "The first thing is to be honest with yourself." Honesty involves being truthful to others and abiding by the laws, but doesn't necessarily mean adherence to a moral code or complete harmony between thought, speech, and action at all times. On the other hand, integrity requires consistent moral rectitude in all circumstances, even when unnoticed or even disadvantageous. Integrity is a mental radar, an internal compass that directs you to the right path when everything around you suggests otherwise. A person with such integrity would not rationalize into taking a little digression or undue advantage. How would you explain integrity? Roger Jenkins explained it as the ability to do the right thing or choosing to do the right thing when you could get away with doing the wrong thing. Integrity doesn't seek to impress anybody, but only to do the right thing. It may make you go unnoticed for a long time or even put you in a difficult position. But remember, honesty doesn't always pay, but dishonesty always costs.
Once upon a time, a merchant bought a fine camel. When the merchant was removing the camel's saddle, the merchant found a small velvet pouch filled with precious diamonds. The merchant hurried to the market and handed over the velvet pouch back to the camel seller. The camel seller remarked in utter amazement, "I had forgotten about those. Here, please choose one of the jewels as a reward for your honesty." The merchant said, "When I decided to return the pouch, I already kept the two most precious jewels for myself." The puzzled camel seller quickly checked his pouch but found nothing missing. The merchant then explained, "The two most precious jewels are my integrity and my self-respect." Probity or Satyanishtha represents the pinnacle of ethical conduct in governance. It means commitment to public interest and the diligent fulfillment of responsibilities. It includes three aspects: standards, values, and principles, and includes virtues of integrity, trust, character, justice, honesty, rectitude, and uprightness. The concept of probity extends beyond integrity. It is a superset of all positive ethical qualities. Probity in civil service is a conscious and steadfast commitment to financial integrity, administrative fairness, moral rectitude, and procedural integrity. Codes of conduct and codes of ethics are ethical standards guiding individuals within an organization. Codes of ethics are implicit guides to decision making and prescribe social and moral values that an organization aims to uphold, like maintaining integrity and helping the needy. Codes of conduct are explicit manuals with specific guidelines and penalties for violations, such as acceptance of gifts. Civil servants have special obligations as they are trustees who manage community resources. Probity and ethics are closely linked, focusing on correct processes and attitudes rather than merely on outcomes. It dictates a strict adherence to established procedures and codes, ruling out personal discretion that might lead to corruption or dishonesty. By prioritizing procedural correctness and ethical transparency, probity ensures that processes are defensible and scrutinizable and honor community service. Thus, a public servant demonstrating probity is viewed as incorruptible, which is the foundation of good governance.